A story is told of a generous old woman who, out of pity, welcomed an ogre to her peaceful home. The ogre ate up all her cows and goats, destroyed all her crops on the farm, and later swallowed her alive. Is the same thing happening to Mount Kenya? In the late 90s and the early 2000s, the Mount Kenya region rose to be the region with the most united, hardworking, and selfless electorate, as well as leaders in Kenya. This was after facing years of torture and being economically sidelined by the Moi regime. The mountain spoke in one voice, and the rest of the country felt the impact. The voting pattern of the region was consistent, and any presidential candidate with the support of the mountain was assured of ascending to power. However, since 2017, the Mount Kenya region has been slowly losing its glory. The once peaceful and organized region has been slowly turned into a hotbed of insults, divisions, and political chaos. The once united electorate are now confused and scared of what awaits them after 2022. The current breed of leaders below the president are now a laughingstock compared to leaders from other regions. Which brings us to our main question. Has Ruto successfully weakened Mount Kenya? The events surrounding the fall of the region are a clear proof to this. It all began with the 2017 Jubilee Party nominations overseen by Ruto. There was massive rigging whereby strong and hardworking leaders who had the people's interest at heart were rigged out and replaced with Ruto's puppets who are weak and cannot be relied on to safeguard the region's interests.
Was this the agenda that we are trying to build up for negotiation?
Ruto wanted to ensure that the mountain was led by his lieutenants who would, as the saying goes, take a bullet for him. He partly succeeded in rigging out great leaders like Kabado Wa Kabado, Dennis Waweru, Maina Kamanda, Alice Nganga, Pricilla Nyokabi, among others, and replaced them with his puppets. One leader he failed to rig out was former Nyeri governor, Dr. Wahome Gakuru, who proved to be a hard nut to crack.
Madera MP Rigathi Gachagua has also been summoned to assist with the probe.
Ruto, through his ally Rigathi Gachagua, later orchestrated Dr. Gakuru's elimination, and the rest is history. The non-starters who were successfully rigged in were tasked with singing Ruto's tune in every public forum. Besides popularizing the Ruto agenda, the lieutenants were also tasked with insulting the president and making him less popular in Mount Kenya.
Hatukujua kutukana Leila, Uhuru akatuanza kutukana yeye. Hatukujua kutukana Njoho, Uhuru akatuanza kutukana Njoho.
Ruto has reduced his Mount Kenya lieutenants to attack dogs who are given scripts of insults to dress down the president whenever they get hold of a microphone. For the last 3 years, Ruto's public events have been marked by his allies making disparaging remarks about the president's personal life and his leadership in the mountain. The mountain is no longer peaceful. The region is now a hotbed of political chaos that have claimed the lives of innocent people.
A group of youth chanting Ruto slogans, attempting to prevent Odinga from addressing the crowds.
Politicians from other regions can no longer visit Mount Kenya and peacefully popularize their agenda. Paid goons are always ready to disrupt any rally that is anti-Ruto.
The same group of youth re-emerged, stoning the convoy, leaving several cars destroyed.
In terms of empowerment, Ruto has given Mount Kenya a raw deal. His visits to Rift Valley are characterized by awarding scholarships to needy children, purchasing buses for schools, and sponsoring sports tournaments in the region. His visits to Mount Kenya, on the other hand, are the exact opposite. The only goodies he carries to the region are handouts and wheelbarrows. Ruto has been against any plan to empower Mount Kenya, including the famous one man, one vote, one shilling.
Mimi nauliza nyinyi, kama mko na shida na Wakikuyu, hamuko na shida na Wakikuyu kuliko sisi wa Kalenjin. Tuko na shida kubwa zaidi.
Shouldn't the Mount Kenya electorate be scared once Ruto ascends to power? Won't we see a repeat of what they went through in the Moi era?